Why Germany thought it could win World War I, and why it was so wrong. Germany entered the 20th century full of confidence, but also full of worry. It was a new country, only unified in 1871, and already one of the most powerful in Europe. But that power brought fear. Surrounded by France to the west and Russia to the east, Germany felt trapped. Britain ruled the seas, and its growing suspicion of Germany's navy added to the sense of being encircled. At home, politics were tense, with rising socialism and demands for reform. Many German leaders thought that strong foreign policy and a big army could hold the country together. In 1871, the first modern German Kaiser, Wilhelm I, had been crowned after defeating France in the Franco-Prussian War. That victory shaped Germany's military mindset. It had been quick, efficient, and glorious. Germany believed future wars would look the same. But this confidence slowly turned to anxiety as alliances shifted. By 1907, France, Russia, and Britain had formed the Triple Entente. Germany's only reliable ally was Austria-Hungary. The stage was set for a tense and dangerous balance of power. Germany often made its own fears worse. It built a large navy to rival Britain, which pushed Britain even closer to France. It tested its power in colonial disputes like the Moroccan crises, which made Germany seem aggressive and unpredictable. And its war plan, known as the Schlieffen Plan, was built around striking first and fast, leaving little room for diplomacy. At the same time, Germany's leaders wanted to expand their influence. They called it Weltpolitik, or world policy. They wanted colonies, respect, and global status. But that ambition often looked like aggression to everyone else. When Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated in 1914, Austria blamed Serbia. Russia stepped in to defend Serbia. Russia saw itself as the protector of the Slavic peoples, and Serbia was its closest ally in the Balkans. The Russians also had practical reasons. They wanted to stop Austria from dominating the region and threatening Russia's route to the Dardanelles, the narrow strait that connected the Black Sea to the Mediterranean. The Dardanelles were vital to Russia's economy and navy. Losing access to them would choke off trade and power. So defending Serbia was both emotional and strategic. When Russia mobilized its army, Germany saw it as an act of war. Germany then declared war on Russia. And when France backed its ally, Germany invaded Belgium to attack France quickly. That invasion brought Britain into the war. Within days, almost every major European power was involved. Germany expected to win quickly. Its leaders believed the Schlieffen Plan would bring victory in a few weeks, just like in 1871. They had enormous faith in their organization, railways, and heavy artillery. They thought modern firepower would make war faster and more decisive. But they misread how technology worked. Machine guns, trenches, and barbed wire favored defense, not attack. Instead of a fast victory, both sides dug in, and the Western Front became a stalemate. The war dragged on because Germany and its enemies were equals. All sides were industrial powers with big armies and modern weapons. No one had a clear advantage. Each could produce more shells, more guns, and more soldiers. National pride kept governments fighting even as millions died. The same technology that was meant to make war quick turned it into a grinding, mechanical nightmare. In 1914, every major power believed it could win. Germany thought its planning would guarantee victory. France believed its spirit and alliance with Britain would carry it through. Russia trusted in its sheer size. Everyone thought the war would be over by Christmas. Instead, it lasted more than 4 years and changed the world forever. In the end, Germany's mix of fear and ambition helped create the very disaster it hoped to avoid. Its search for security and power brought it into conflict with other great nations that were just as strong and just as proud. What began as a calculated plan for a quick victory became one of the longest and deadliest wars in history.